We have Donald J. Trump on the line, Republican candidate for president. Good morning, Mr. Trump.
Good morning.
You're on Breitbart News Daily with Alex Marlow. A pleasure to speak to you. So let's talk about where we stand right now. You guys have been rallying late into the night. How much energy are these crowds giving you?
Unbelievable energy. We had to have close to 30,000 people in Michigan at 1 o'clock in the morning because, we added it on to the end. We're doing great in Michigan, and they're great people, and the car business has been taken away, and so much has happened. And so we were in New Hampshire, which was incredible at the big arena, and it was packed. It was just packed with thousands of people outside. The energy in New Hampshire was unbelievable. And then we hopped in the plane. We flew to Michigan, and we got there at about 12:30, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and it had to have close to 30,000 people inside and out. The energy is incredible.
One thing that I have as a theme on the front page of Breitbart.com is what I refer to as the huge tent, playing off of your pronunciation of the word huge, Donald, because you are I've heard my whole life the importance of a big tent Republican Party, and you're closing your campaign in blue states, Pennsylvania, Michigan, New Hampshire. Talk to us about this movement expanding the tent for the Republicans.
Well, I think you have to do it. We're at a tremendous disadvantage in the Electoral College, as you know. She starts off with about 240. Her numbers are around 240 before she starts, and the Republicans are at a tremendous disadvantage. But I have a great relationship with New Hampshire, as an example, a great relationship with various places like North Carolina, which I guess you could say is purple, but I think we're going to do great there, and so many of the others. And I think we're going to do fantastically in Michigan. Michigan is the cars that industry was ripped out of Michigan, so much of it, and moved to Mexico and other places. And the people understand. And I've been talking about it, Alex, for 5 years. I got the Man of the Year in Michigan about 5 or 6 years ago. And in my speech, I was talking about that. It had nothing to do with it, but I was talking about it. And they know how I feel. And then the polls started coming out, as you know, and we are up, I think, 2 points in Michigan, which is shocking to people because, in theory, that was a very blue state, very blue. And she heard about it, and she went there last night too. But she's not going to stop. She's not going to stop what's happening to the state. So we seem to be, and there are some others. We seem to be doing very well in certain blue states, maybe a lot of them.
So So let's say you become the president tomorrow morning.
Right.
What is your plan for the first 100 days and the lame duck session? Give us your first 150 or so days.
We have a lot of different things. First of all, we have to strengthen our borders. We need border security. We have to start building up our military. We have to take care of our vets. We have to immediately repeal and replace Obamacare. So important. It is such a disaster, Obamacare. And you're seeing it. I'm sure it's a big, I know it's a subject of you that you guys cover a lot, but you see the rate increases, the premium increases are going. As an example, Arizona 116% increase, Minnesota 60%. You have these increases all over the place, and it came up just before the election, but everyone was suffering them. They all understand, but it seemed to be a very big subject. I think it's one of the reasons that we are doing so well. The Obamacare, it's a disaster, and it's no good. It doesn't work. You can't even use it. The deductibles are so high. So we will repeal and replace Obamacare, and we'll get a health care that's fabulous, that's great, and that's for a fraction of the cost. This is crazy.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump is my guest. Alex Marlow here on Breitbart News Daily. I think there are two groups of people. If you're not victorious tonight, I think that it's going to be a squeaker, and I think it's because of two groups, and that's these Never Trump voters that we talked about last time on the show, and also the Latino voters who I think they will come out more for you than people have anticipated. I think it's very condescending that the Democrats kind of talk down to them and expect them to vote as a bloc. But the question is why did the Democrats expect them to vote for policies from the countries that they left, Donald?
Yeah. I think we're going to do much better with the Hispanics or Latinos than anyone expects. They're great people, and I think we're going to do very well, and it's already been borne out. As an example, last week I received the primary award from the Cuban Bay of Pigs Association, and they gave me this incredible award because of what I do and all. And, that's an indication. With the Cubans, I can tell you we're like at 85%. But I think we're going to do very well with Hispanics. And frankly, with the African Americans, I think we're doing really well. You see what's going on. And she's not doing well. She's very uninspiring. And she is not doing well at all. So it'll be a very interesting evening, I think. Don't you think?
I think it will too, Donald. Last question for you. I know you've got a busy day. Hillary Clinton closed her campaign on a note of unity. She wants to bring the country together. I found this a bit odd, considering she had called you and your supporters every name in the book, racist, sexist, bigots, for so many months. Do you buy what she's selling in terms of the unity?
Yeah, called deplorables, irredeemable, a few little beauties like that. Look, I think she would not be a good president. I think that she's not an inspiring person. Our country is very divided, as you know. We're going to bring great unity to the country. I think we're going to do a fantastic job. I know we're going to do a fantastic job with jobs. We went to Michigan last night. You heard it was incredible. There had to be close to 30,000 people there, and it was at 1 o'clock in the morning. And, they want their jobs back. They want their auto industry to come back. And, a lot of it's left for Mexico. It's leaving as we speak. So I think that unity is very, very important. I agree with her on that. I just don't think that she is going to be able to unify this country.
That's Donald J. Trump, Republican candidate for president. Hopefully next time we speak, Mr. Trump, you'll be President-elect Trump. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you, Alex, very much. Appreciate it.